After Al-Hussein ibn Ali was martyred, he remained lying upon the land of Karbala, his pure blood spilled upon the earth. Then a white dove appeared. He wiped himself with the pure blood of Al-Hussein. The bird arrived with blood still dripping from him and saw other birds beneath the shadows perched upon branches and trees. Each of them was preoccupied with thoughts of love, food, and water. Then that blood-stained bird spoke to them, saying, "Woe to you! Are you preoccupied with vanities and worldly distractions, while Al-Hussein lies in the land of Karbala, exposed to the scorching heat, thirsty, slaughtered, and his blood being shed?" Then the birds returned, each of them making their way towards Karbala.
They saw Imam Hussein lying on the ground, lifeless, without a head, without having been washed or shrouded, exposed to the blowing winds. His body was crushed and trampled beneath the hooves of the horses. When the birds saw him, they cried out to one another and began to wail and lament. They fell upon his blood, rolling and covering themselves in it. And each one of them flew toward a different direction to inform its people of the killing of Imam Hussein. As fate and divine decree would have it, one of these birds headed toward the city of the Prophet, flapping its wings as blood dripped from them, and it circled around the grave of the Messenger of Allah, proclaiming, "Indeed, Hussein has been slain in Karbala." When the people of the city saw the mourning of the birds and witnessed the blood dripping from them, they did not know what the matter was, until a period of time passed and the news of the killing of Al-Hussein arrived. They knew that that bird was informing the messenger of God of the killing of his daughter's son. On that day when the bird came to the city, there was in the city a Jewish man who had a blind, paralyzed daughter, and leprosy had encompassed her body.
"Don't be afraid, my daughter. I will search tirelessly for a treatment for you, and I will never leave you. I promise you, I will do everything I can."
And on that night, the Jewish man took that sick daughter of his out of the city to an orchard, and he left her in the orchard beneath a tree. And as fate and destiny would have it, an unforeseen circumstance befell the Jewish man that night. So he decided to leave his daughter there.
"My daughter, something urgent has happened in the city, and I need to go for a little while. I will leave you here, then I will come back to you quickly. Don't be afraid. I promise you I will come back to you."
And on that night, that bird came with blood dripping from it, and it landed on the tree beneath which the sick girl was, weeping all night. When the Jewish man entered the city to attend to his needs, he was not able to leave it that night to go to the orchard where his sick daughter was. The girl waited for her father, but he did not come that night. She could not sleep because she felt lonely. Her father used to comfort her and talk to her until she fell asleep. Then at dawn, she heard the weeping and yearning of the bird. So she kept turning over upon the earth until she became like the very trunk of the tree upon which the bird perched. Whenever that bird yearned, she would respond to it from a sorrowful heart. While she was in that state, a drop of blood fell and landed on her eye, causing it to open. Then another drop fell on her other eye, and she was cured. Then a drop fell on her hands, and she was healed. Then on her feet, and she recovered. Whenever a drop of blood fell, staining her body, she was cured of all her illnesses through the blessings of the blood of Al-Hussein. When morning came, her father approached the orchard and saw a girl spinning around, not knowing that she was his daughter. So he asked her,
"Have you seen my daughter?" She is sick and unable to walk. I left her here in this.
I am your daughter.
When he heard her words, he fell unconscious. The father could not believe that the girl standing before him in good health was his daughter.
Tell me, my daughter, how did this happen?
Then the girl took her father by the hand, leading him toward the tree where the bird was.
It is the blood of this bird.
And the bird remained sad and heartbroken by what it saw and what was done to Al-Hussein. And the Jewish man said,
I swear by the one who created you, O bird, that you speak to me by the power of Allah Almighty.
Then the bird spoke.
I was perched on one of the trees with a group of birds at midday, when suddenly a bird fell upon us, and he was saying, O birds, you eat and enjoy yourselves, while Al-Hussein lies in the land, thirsty and wounded in the neck. His head has been severed and raised upon a spear. When they heard about it, they flew to Karbala. There, they saw him lying wounded in that valley, so we all descended upon him, mourning and rolling ourselves in his Seker blood. Each of us then flew in a different direction, and I landed here in this place.
When the Jewish man heard this, he was astonished and
If
said,
Al-Hussein had not held such a lofty rank with Allah, his blood would not have been a source of healing for every illness.
Then the Jewish man embraced Islam. The girl embraced Islam, and 500 of his people embraced Islam.